We are sailing from Cape Town to the sea. Yes, welcome, Safe Sailing with myself, Anslin April. We are going again onto the ocean and enjoy ourselves on the cruise ships. How can we start? Globally, the cruise industry was hit badly by the pandemic, COVID-19. And across the world, if you look at all the news that came out, all the countries that's renowned for having cruise ship seasons, I suppose all cruise lovers were waiting for that day it's going to open up. Now, I can speak a little from experience because my son also started working on cruise ships just prior to the pandemic started. And lucky for him, he came home just before lockdown started in our country. So that's what triggered my interest in following what's going on in the cruising industry. So for us now, today it is the 20th of January. The time is 10 to 12, and I can say that cruise life started in Cape Town, whereas it started during last year in June already in the US and around Europe. Be that as it may, our activity started on the 13th of January with the MSC Orchestra finding its way to Cape Town. This time around, it started off with what we have become renowned for, the Love Jazz Cruise. And that cruise was normally from Cape Town to Namibia. This time around, though, it found its way to Port Elizabeth, or better known these days as, and please excuse the spelling or the pronunciation, Gqeberha. PE, Port Elizabeth as we know it, PE, has got a new name, Gqeberha. Oh my word. You must go look it up and see how you can maybe get the pronunciation right. So yes, coming back to 13th of January, again, late embarking due to the ship entering the bay late due to strong winds, which is renowned for Cape Town sometime during the cruising season, and it happened in the past also. In fact, I can during this video I will give you my experience with regards to strong winds on an itinerary that me and my wife was part of. So anyway, the ship came in later than normal. Passengers embarked later than normal. So be that as it may, cruise ship started, and that's what the excitement is all about. I mentioned the concern of Cape Town Harbour entrance. Whenever a strong wind is blowing, gusting around in Cape Town, the authorities at Cape Town Harbour, and in conjunction with the cruise ships, they won't just let a cruise ship in or out of the harbour if there are strong winds or gusts beyond, I believe, that I'm under direction, but I believe beyond 25 kilometers per hour. I think beyond, stronger than that, the captain and or the authorities, they are not keen on allowing a ship to enter or exit the port. Now, it has been in the past where cruise ships, or rather normal vessels for that matter, wasn't allowed to enter the bay because of that exact reason. So, I was on an itinerary on some MSC ship about 2-3 years ago, and we were supposed to embark on the Thursday because we were on a 4-night cruise, 5-day cruise from Cape Town to Durban, and we couldn't, because the ship couldn't enter, so we couldn't embark. So our departure was delayed by 2 days. I mean, the ship only got in due to the strong winds that kept it out. We could only embark the ship when it came in on the Saturday, and I can imagine 2 nights wasted, But be that as it may, it was still a very nice experience for us. So yes, Cape Town Harbour entrance always when it's season and high winds are present, they won't allow the ships in. So whenever you're contemplating on booking your cruises, bear that in mind, that you might be negotiating that fact of strong winds and so on. In South Africa, cruising season normally is between November of the one year and May the following year. So cruise ships will either home port in Cape Town for a while and also in Durban, which are the main ports for the cruise lines. So from Cape Town we'll have different cruises, like we had the one to Durban, which include Gqeberha, and it's either Cape Town Durban or Durban Cape Town. And then we also had the Cape Town Walvis Bay in Namibia, to and back. That is normally also a 4-night, 5-day cruise. On the Durban PE, Cape Town Durban PE, that's normally a 5-day cruise, as well as the Namibia one. But sometimes, I think in the past we had 3-day cruises to Walvis Bay. I'm under correction. But then also sometimes MSC basically is the current company that has the South African season. So they also had at times a cruise to nowhere, which is normally a 3-day cruise or 2 nights on the ship. So there is different itineraries as we've come to know. So with these various reasons, I will in the future video I will find out more and maybe give you some more info with regards to what's available, which cruises will be available in certain seasons and so on, and keep you posted. So this year, our season started on the 13th of January 2022, and it was the Love Jazz Cruise, and I haven't been on one. In fact, I only have been on one cruise so far in my life, but I have followed many of it, and I have family and friends who did the Love Jazz Cruise either to Namibia, this one to Port Elizabeth, and then there was also some years ago there was a short one to Mossel Bay. But I don't think I don't think there's a port in Mossel Bay, so it was just lying around at sea and back. So there's various options that MSC come across and so on. So this time around, obviously, cruising has changed with COVID-19. So all over the globe, COVID protocols had to be in place. It had to be followed this time around, and on very good info that I've received from a very good friend of mine who did this love cruise. Him and his family, they had to do a PCR test 2 days before embarking, and on the day they had to do the antigen test. And obviously now you can imagine how they probably were on their nerves, passing the PCR tests and then still wondering, oh my gosh, am I gonna make it on the antigen test? Oh, tongue twister. So yes, so that was it. And obviously, as he has notified me, he was very happy. He was very I was very happy. They were very happy for the measures that were in place on the ship with regards to social distancing and the criteria of the various areas on the ship, and obviously the masking and so on. But be that as it may, he also mentioned this, and I have heard it before. You gotta grow hair on your teeth. You gotta do the Love Jazz Cruise, because it's a music party, 4 nights, 4 days, all in all. So what he also mentioned was, if you as an adult wanna really enjoy the theme of love, jazz and so on, then you must leave your kids at home. Leave your children at home so that you and your wife or your partner or whatever can just have a blast of a time. So yes, they did enjoy, and I'm gonna post some, and I'm posting some footage, media, with his consent, of the experience on this Love Jazz Cruise. My information with regards to the 2022 cruising season is limited from the internet. So, but as researched, I believe there will be, or rather the itinerary was initially for about 32 cruises to come into Cape Town, and I will go into that further and bring out a video with regards to ships that we can expect, and also maybe if there's any information with regards to bookings as such, etc. I will also convey that to you if possible, if available. But just to give you an idea, some of the ships that is gonna make their way to Cape Town Port, we're looking at the Europa 2, the Norwegian Jade. It's an NCL, Norwegian Cruise Line ship, very nice ship it seems. Azamara Pursuit, obviously the orchestra, and then amongst other the Queen Mary, the Crystal Endeavour, and so on. So I will bring out a video with that information, and also maybe some pictures with regards to what the cruises look like, and if any bookings can be made, and so on. So this is going to end this first video I'm doing on cruising SAF sail, that is. I will go under the name of SAF sail with Anslin. So look out for any new videos coming out. So with that, it's important for you to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and also click the notification bell if you have subscribed to being notified whenever new videos come out. So I hope that I can grow this further with Self Save Blues.